get a lot of calls from parents who are worried about the amount of time that their children are spending in front of a screen. So a screen can be on a device that was given to them through school or a personal device at home, a tablet, a computer, a large television, gaming console, right? A number of devices. And their fear is that excessive screen time will lead to harm. Parents want to know how much time is too much time. What it really boils down to is, when is the screen use causing harm? Their fear is that it's going to make their child more tired because they're sleeping less now. They're worried about their school, if their grades are starting to be impacted by it. There's a couple of different solutions around this. First and foremost is creating plans of when we will have no screen time zones. The most popular ones that many parents like to fit in is having no phones at meal times. So perhaps on the weekend, there's time for 1 or 2 meals, and intentionally putting away and turning off all devices and just focusing on eating a meal. Part of that can also be preparing the meal, so it takes a little more time. Other ways to do this as well is no screens before bed. So building in an activity before bed that can help to make sure screen time is reduced. There's a number of tools that already exist. The American Academy of Pediatrics has some for free on their website, where you can go in and put in the age of all the people in your home and identify a media plan that works for you all to help reduce that screen time and have it more scheduled or less scheduled.
So even when we have scientific publications that talk about screen time, I read them and I wonder if the adults doing the research actually see screens this way. From a personal perspective, everything I do that's work-related is screen-based. Growing up in the 90s and the 2000s and then advancing into academia in the 2010s up to now, screens have evolved for me from something that you do for fun, to escape, to manage stress, to solve problems, to become more clever. And then they have become a way to earn money and become educated. The goals for your day are going to evolve as the child advances towards older ages. And that's why there is no one size fits all for what kind of media plan you need, is because not all media is the same. A single screen in your house can be used many different ways. I've never been satisfied with the concept of screen time because it's not enough information for me to make a decision as a parent unless I just judge all screens equally, which makes no sense. And so when we portray screens as don't do this, but we don't continue the story to explain why, then we fall into this category of children may not understand that at a certain age, it's important to develop other kinds of skills than just escape and imagination. And I just really feel that defining whether something is excessive or problematic just because it happens on a screen doesn't make a lot of sense in a world where so many jobs and so many people earn their living looking at screens and then carrying out tasks in efficient ways. There are different activities that our minds are learning to do that occur on screens that can become valuable skills if we support people and build them up and teach them how to be responsible and have a value system. In a world where so many jobs and so many people earn their living, looking at screens and then carrying out tasks in efficient ways. And so I think there are different activities that our minds are learning to do that occur on screens that can become valuable skills if we support people and build them up and teach them how to be responsible and have a value system. When it comes to screen time, screens are not just dumb, silly things that we should be concerned with. They also are a place to develop skills, experiment with problem solving, but also relax, imagine things that are fictional, or learn things that are true.